Rolo, answer the door.
Sign here.
Artificial intelligence has been around pretty much as long as there have been computers. If you can attribute knowledge and beliefs to something, if you can attribute obligations and permission and so on to something, then to some extent you're collaborating with it as a, maybe not quite an equal, but a partner in some sort of endeavor. The thing, simple stick cartoons. Okay, when we get into it, when we attend to it, we treat these stick cartoons, just moving around, whatever, as if they're real people. The media like this, including computers, they don't have to give a really realistic portrayal of things, but we automatically interpret them as things that are doing these activities. If you think about doing things with a computer, you're going to have to represent it somehow. And fuzzy logic gives you a way of representing things the way they are in the real world, the way we naturally classify things, the way we talk about things. If you give somebody a sample of a color that doesn't fall in either, you might say whether to a certain degree it's this, to a certain degree it's that. Okay, so with fuzzy logic, you can take quantities and you can associate words with them, but then what you have to do is you have to give a sort of distribution for each word and allow for certain overlaps. So you're not necessarily talking about something's exactly this or exactly that, but something is kind of this, but it's also kind of that. If we're collaborating with that, with them in that sort of fashion, and we're attributing these things to them in a very natural sort of way, then in a way they're kind of like, I don't know if they're people, but they're, there's some kind of things that are, maybe like aliens or like advanced animals or something like that. And I'm not really sure if intelligence really comes, how important intelligence is in that whole sort of setup.